You are listening to High Minds, the podcast where we elevate the conversation on culture, sports, politics, and entertainment. Stay tuned for a higher perspective at the intersection of everything.
What's up, my dude?
What up? What's happening?
Oh, just living through this interesting time that we're in. Happy Star Wars Day to everyone who celebrates.
Yes. The 4th. The 4th.
Man, I can't believe just how much of a Star Wars nerd Elise has become. It's amazing. And she's gotten me way into it, and we're like just deep diving into nerdery.
I think you have to be like a nerd in something.
You gotta be a nerd in
this.
something. Yeah, it's
something.
Gotta be a nerd in something.
No matter what it is, something. There's something in your life that like you just nerd out for.
What's your biggest nerdery?
Gosh, what is my biggest nerdery?
Like, I'm such a nerd that Star Wars, like, Ahsoka Tano is my favorite character. Like, and most people would be like, which one are they? And I'm like, not in most of the movies you've seen, probably.
Gosh. My nerdery, it's kind of weird because I don't talk about it much. But I'm like really into it is like old JDM cars, like R34s, R32s. GTR Skylines, Nissans. It's weird because I never talk about it. I never do because no one gives a shit. It's kind of one of those, you know what I mean? It's like, who cares? People are like, well, okay. No one, like, it's very rare to find people that know what those are and stuff. But it's like,
so what are they?
They're just cars. They're Nissan GTRs, but they're from Japan.
Right. But it's a Nissan. So what's special about this Nissan?
They call it Godzilla. So for a while there, like, people were saying, oh, they're illegal in the United States. You had to have them imported from Japan. They're a lot of them right-handed side drive. Fast and Furious 2, Paul Walker's character, Brian's car, the gray, blue, one where he rolls up in the beginning and races and ends up, that car right there is like,
that one.
That would be almost like my dream car. Like if I was able to get
how much is it?
That one's probably about 190,000.
Jesus Christ, that's
that like one exactly like built exactly like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just. But I'll geek out on that stuff. My feed, I'll go to drift. I go to like drift events out here to watch drifting, and you'll see R34s, R32s, stuff. But it's just. I don't know. I don't talk to anybody because it's just I don't know. No one, like I said, most people don't care.
Yeah.
But my feed is that way. I have little Lego cars of them. I have I have a bunch.
But that's the thing about nerdery, though. Like, you'll find people that are, and then you could talk deep about them. Like most people aren't going to talk Tolkien to the level that I'm going to, or even Star Wars. Like, my daughter and I, like the conversations we have, it's like, oh my God, you guys are nerds.
Yeah, like I love like Lord of the Rings, but it's like I'm not so far into it where I'm like I know the languages and I know I love it. I love watching the movies. I'll watch them over and over and over, and but I'm not. I wouldn't say like I'm like a nerd about it. Like I don't know like deep things on it, and as much as I would, like I said, with my the car shit. Like people can talk about things and I understand what they're saying when they start talking about turbos and all. Like it's just my nerdy weird thing. But like with Lord of the Rings, I love it. I love that also. That'd be like, I guess, movie wise for me, like in that realm, entertainment would probably be like that, something like that.
Yeah. Well, Lord of the Rings would have to be, I mean, all of Tolkien's world would have to be my number one. I feel like I feel like
over and over.
But there's a 0% chance I'm going to learn Elvish. Or Sindarin, sorry, to be very specific. Types of, because there's different types of Elvish. I mean, the fact that I know that's type of nerdery, but the people that actually learn it is like, whoa, that's next level.
That, I mean, I wouldn't even call it nerdy. That's now becoming like, you're becoming almost like PhD level.
Yeah, you're like a scholar of nerdery.
Yeah, it's like nerdery. I would consider nerdery is you've seen all the movies multiple times, all of them, not just.
I'd say you
The
have to have
Hobbits.
read the books to be like a nerd. Like you have to read the books.
Yeah, but that's almost like another level of nerdery, like above, because most people are not going to read the books, but know the movies. But I think that reading would be like the next step above nerdery. Like you have nerdery, you watched every single one in multiple times, and then above that would be then you've read the books.
Yeah.
Then that's like you just start tacking, and
then you've read the Silmarillion multiple times, and then you've read the books about the books, like you've read the like scholars about Tolkien. That's when
that's like master. That's like getting your masters, and then like when you start learning the languages and shit, then it's like now you're going for your PhD. Like now you're like you can just.
That's another level.
But like there's levels to it. So I think nerdery is just kind of. Because I mean, a lot of people they nerd out on stuff, but they don't.
Well, I would see you at a medieval fair. So that's a kind of nerd. I'd see you at a medieval fair, or like
I've been to them. Yeah,
exactly. See, there you go.
Yeah,
I bet there were some Tolkien characters there.
There's every yeah, they're really cool. The one they have out here is really big, but it's when you go and you start seeing like Mario and Luigi there. It's like, what are you guys doing? It's like any reason to just put a costume on.
Just to put just a cosplay. You're a bit anachronistic, right? I don't think Mario lived in the 1400s.
Yeah, so let's have Mario thing, and then he'd be like carrying like a sword and like a
Did they have plumbers back in the Middle Ages?
Yeah. But you'd see all different kinds of like characters like that, which I'm like, this is. I don't know. You want to go
to a true medieval.
Yeah, where they're not going to let that type of bullshit in there. It's like, come on, I'm going for that reason. I don't want to see if I can Mario Kart buzzing around the corner, if I can, all the characters walking around. I'm like, if I want that, I'll go to fucking Comic-Con or, some shit like that. Yeah. But it's like people go, so it's, that part just makes it kind of dumb. You're like, why am I here? Like, I come here for the experience. That's why I'm here. I want to have that kind of.
I come for some real shit like dragons and wizards and shit. Like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, it'd be like going to like an Oktoberfest and everyone's, like dressed up in Hawaiian shirts and, and just, hey, luau, blaze. But, it's like, what are you doing here? Stop.
And he goes, it's a me, a Mario.
Yeah. So, but there is some cool ones I've heard that are like pretty awesome.
Oh, I'm sure there are some really cool ones.
I know, I think one of our tattoo artists at the shop will do like Ren fairs and stuff, big ones, because they'll actually have like tattoo artists there doing tattoos, and they're dressed up like medieval, whatever. I don't know how they dress, but I know he does that. He'll do festivals and stuff. But I thought I heard him say he did, or he has done like a Ren fair. So like, I actually be kind of fun.
It'd be sick to see some like fucking jousting and shit. Like, would you ever do that?
Cool. Yeah, that's my cool little mug.
What'd you get? Oh, a Frenchie.
A little Frenchie mug. Present was a gift. Yeah, jousting would do it. Oh, fuck.
Would you do it? And like you'd be decked out.
I got to get my ass up on a horse first. That's the first task.
Have you ridden a horse?
Like years and years and years ago.
It's fun. I've done it a bunch. It's fun.
Yeah, no, like you have to put my ass on a fucking burro.
Burro.
Get one of those Clydesdales to roll in.
Oh, yeah, you don't want a burro. They're kind of small.
That's the speed I need, though.
Yeah, just stubborn ass.
Jousting. I mean, I guess you could just do it like on motorcycles, like a dirt bike.
Shit would hurt.
I don't know if I would joust. Like if we're talking like American Gladiators jousting, remember that the old days, the baton, like joust like that. Oh hell yeah, I'd do that. But
I used to love that show back in the day. American Gladiators was sick.
Oh, it was amazing. Have you watched that? Like, I think there's a documentary or something on it. There's something about that. It's crazy. You have to watch it. It's pretty
I have
good.
to watch that one. The one I watched, and we're actually going to get them on Heretic Happy Hour, the two producers. It's called Trust Me, the False Prophet. And this lady infiltrated a fundamentalist Mormon cult where this guy had like child wives. He had a bunch of them.
Oh,
it's like wild, dude. And some of
like child, like
10, 12.
Oh,
and one like he was married to the mom of the children. So he was one of his wives would be the mom and one would be the kid. And this documentarian went in, got all of them to trust her, and then like blew it up, like FBI sting, the whole thing. The guy's in prison for like 50 years. It's fucking. And then like, and so they're gonna come on the Heretic Happy Hour. It's like the #1 documentary on Netflix. I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be an interesting conversation. And we might get one of the ladies who got out of it, one of the wives.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Dude.
Yeah, that's wild.
He had like 15 wives or some shit. And they were all convinced he was like a prophet of God and he was the only way to whatever and find salvation.
That's crazy.
Dude, there was some gnarly stuff where it was like
what are you gonna like? Yeah, what are you gonna?
I was like, I don't
talk about like what, like, have you like what? Are you gonna like?
Well, I mean,
where are you gonna go with it?
Yeah, I don't know, like, because she was such a sweet lady and had to like. I want to find out if she felt bad that she had to kind of violate the girls' trust in order to like basically rescue them, because she had to like get them to trust her so that she could. Basically was undercover while filming a documentary, but she was also kind of playing him. So I want to know if she like felt bad about that. I want to know if like they have any relationship with the girls anymore, because some of the girls are convinced to this day that this guy is some prophet. But some of the girls are out.
How long ago?
This was recent. This was like at the end of COVID. This was like 2022, 23.
Holy shit. Oh, so this is like recent. New. Like,
yeah.
That's like new.
Yeah.
Holy shit. And we're in Utah? That we said? What did I say? Utah?
Was it in Utah? Well, I mean, because I said Mormon, because it's LDS.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of LDS here, a lot.
Yeah. Where is Trust Me filmed? I think it was. Utah. It's spanning the Utah-Arizona border.
Oh,
and there's a lot of fundamentalist LDS in the community. Samuel Bateman's the guy. That's the guy.
Dang, that's crazy.
The shit that he was doing, like in the same room, like the shit that people were doing in the same room as their own kids is like, that's all I'll say. A bunch of people went to jail.
Ooh.
Like people that were allowing and enabling this guy to do this shit. It's just like,
how many people was it like a compound kind of like thing, or was it like?
Yeah, they all kind of lived together. It was a bunch of women and girls, and then him, and then like the dads of these girls were like convinced that he was a prophet and were like enabling it and like knowingly giving their 10, 12-year-old daughters away to this guy. They found him in the back of like a U-Haul trying to flee. And there's this crazy picture of just these hands out the back door of a U-Haul. Like, so I was just like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Shit, that's crazy. Where were they gonna go? Just take off, like
just take off.
Just go.
Like, well, because these cults see it as like, they see it as proof that like them getting caught is proof that they're doing the right thing, because only the people of God are going to get persecuted, et cetera, and it's a sign that the government really is in cahoots with the devil. And see, this is the man of God being persecuted by the state, and it's just like, no, bitch, you're a pedophile. Like, it's simple as that. And just the amount. What pissed me off though is like when you hear those stories, like the inaction of local police is like shocking in this country. Like it took this one lady, I want to talk to her too. She's an FBI agent. It was her last case before she retired, for her to finally do something. Like all the local law enforcement didn't do shit. What can we do? He's just going to deny it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, this guy is he's raping little girls.
That's crazy. Wow. It's crazy how like big and out of like control it can get before people will
do anything.
Even
care.
Like that'd be interesting to see, like ask like what does she think would have happened if she wasn't there? Like what was his end game? Like what was the end game for him?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What?
Yeah.
So what was it? What was his plan? Like what was it? Was it just to continue to live like this, or was there some? I think
so. He had a plan of like at one point he thought he was going to lure the Queen of England and marry her. It was power. It was like delusions of grandeur. Yeah, just like kinda... I don't know. I mean, what is the end game of like? Do you become like a leader of a country? Do you become like a you just have so many cult followings that you just have this huge compound that you live in and servants everywhere? And
I'd be curious, to see if like, what if you knew of like, or like, did you pick up how he's like, can you like that'd be weird to be in it and seeing these people like have that, like just not believe it. He's a fucking prophet and you don't. But it's like, and you're hearing these words, like, do you start to kind of like going, or do you see how it could happen? Like, just
she came
to it, you're crazy.
The producer came from a cult, like, so that's her background. So I'm sure she understands, and she's a psychologist, so I'm sure she understands the psychology of how
to actually be in it. Because usually, like, you hear about it after, they hear about it. Oh, someone that's left or someone that's gotten out, not like being the person in it and like. And not being able to say or do anything, and like, how long was it? Like, was she in that? How long did it take her to like?
So the producer, I don't know how long she was in it. She was in a different cult. The producer was up there for a while, like well over a year, I think. And then some of the child brides and like some of the wives were in there for years and years and years. And the one girl, Gnomes is her name. That's her nickname was Gnomes. She came out of it. All of a sudden, there was this scene where she was in like a t-shirt and jeans, and I was like, "Oh shit, she's got to be out of it." Because they wear the dresses, they got that hair all weird. They look like, very old school, very like Handmaid's Tale type, And then all of a sudden, she's in jeans and a t-shirt. I was like, "Oh shit!" And she's like, for her, it was like it clicked quick, and then all of a sudden, it was just like this aha moment, like, "Oh shit." This guy is not a prophet of God. And then just everything fell apart for her, which in the best way, like
it's crazy.
Your entire world that you lived in. She was like the number one, like doted on this guy. And then all of a sudden realized, oh shit, he's a monster. And this whole thing's bullshit.
That's crazy.
I was like, damn, that's going to be a lot of therapy.
I wonder how that guy was. Like, how was he like just normal every day? Like, what type of person was he? Like, was he just someone that you would just never know, or was he like a demanding
at person? First, I think, yeah.
Was like he how people, some of them are very, very overwhelming, or very bullish, overwhelming, kind of like that, or was he just kind of like? Be curious to see how this guy.
He was kind of a nothing, kind of dorky nobody, and then the other guy. So there was a guy before it who got sent to prison, and he was the cult leader. And then this guy kind of just stepped into that role, and then people were like, "Oh, he's the prophet of God now," and he was just like an unassuming.
You're the prophet. No, you're the prophet.
Yeah,
you're the prophet.
You get a prophet, and you get a prophet. Everyone gets a prophet. It's wild. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I try to understand it, but then at the same time, it just frustrates me, and I would not want to be a psychologist. I wouldn't want to. I'm interested in all that stuff, but at the same time, it's like, damn, I don't know.
Dude, it's going to be, if a psychologist, that'd be something to become in the next few years. You're going to have a lot of people are going to need some therapy.
Dude, I think, yeah.
This last year's everything going on, just like how just everything, just families and everything. There's going to be some therapy in the next fucking decade. It's going to be the decade of therapy. It's coming.
It needed to be. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy, but Damn.
Yeah.
That's wild though. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. That's
That
that's
kind of shit is
interesting.
nuts.
When's that supposed to happen?
I don't know. Probably in the next couple weeks.
Sweet.
Yeah, be interesting.
You have to remind us. So
Yeah. So
interesting one.
that'll be interesting. What else is going on?
How the trees?
Trees are good.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I went up there today. Trees are good. Chickens are good. They were fighting. Had to break up a chicken fight.
Oh, you got some cockfighting going on.
No, just hens. But they were fighting they were doing the whole like,
yo, bitch, fuck you, bitch,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they get cranky.
Chickens are like little dinosaurs, man.
They're tiny dinosaurs.
Yeah. They're little they're fucking bloodthirsty too. They will. If they see blood, they'll fucking destroy each other.
Oh yeah, they peck the feathers out of each other. They fucking go. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, have you ever seen the little glasses they wear? The little red glasses. Have you seen that old school?
No.
Like back in the day, they used to put little red glasses on them. Seriously, Google it. And in the hen thing, whatever. Because they're bloodthirsty. They're like red like things, so they couldn't see like blood. So they wouldn't go bloodthirsty. Because they would just fucking murder each other once they saw blood.
Specs. Oh, little blinders.
Wild. Yeah, it's wild.
Dude, they look like Elton John.
Yeah. I thought at first I'm like, well, is this shit fake? Like, come on. Yeah. Who's putting these little goggles on every fucking chicken? Like, and then they showed a picture. There's all these fucking chickens.
That's fucking awesome.
Looking like Elton.
Fucking little Elvis.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
No, I haven't seen those.
But yeah, chickens. I wish people have chickens out here. It's just a lot. It's a lot because summers are so hot. So you basically
so hot.
Have to have you could do it. You just have to have like an air conditioned fucking hen house. Like if I guess if you I mean it could be done. It could be done. You just have to get like a big enough hen house that you have a air conditioning unit on it, and it just runs the day, and they can be in there. And then evening, whatever, they can be out. Because if it's in a shaded area and the breeze with an air conditioner there, it's not bad. If it's shaded, if you're not in the sun, if you're in direct sun, you're gonna have some fucking fried chicken.
That happens out here. Our friends, like their son forgot to let him out one day. And my buddy Jordan came home and he said it was a crime scene. All of them were gone except for like one of them.
Baked them.
Cooked.
Yeah.
A whole flock, dude. I was like, oh my God. Brutal.
Yeah, that's
fucking brutal. I mean, I've had to bury chickens. I've had chickens get hit by, raccoons or foxes. I've had chickens just die but like all of them just cooked.
Damn. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
You killed them all too. You're like, no.
Murder.
Damn.
Brutal. Harsh.
But yeah, that's cool. Can't wait for these trees to start producing. I want to go get some fruit.
I know. It's going to be a couple years though.
I want to get some fruit.
You fruit. I got some interesting questions for us.
What you got? Let's see.
Now tell me why. All right. Here you go. Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. This is a tough one. Would you rather lose all your past memories or lose the ability to make new ones? It's tough, huh? Because we're like we're middle-aged ish, like 40 some odd.
Damn.
I feel like the amount of weed I smoke, I don't make new memories. So maybe.
Yeah. I don't think I'd want to lose the past memories.
What you already have? Yeah, same.
Yeah, if knowing that, I would just live in the moment, and knowing that I'm not going to remember this anymore, so just enjoy it, have fun, and
exactly.
And at least have that moment where at least I don't want to lose the past and remember I'd rather think about there's this, I don't know, I'd rather have the past for me. It'd be weird though. Damn, that'd be crazy.
Not memory. It'd be like for 51st Dates.
Yeah, I mean, as I get older, yeah, I don't remember as much shit. I remember more in the past than the
well, I feel like my focus isn't on remembering things. Like I don't.
No,
like I am trying to be in the moment. I am trying to just live and like. So I feel like my priority is not to put those memories away as much, just to kind of enjoy where I'm at in the moment. I don't know. Would you rather be would you rather have the ability to read minds or the ability to make people forget things?
Ooh.
Both can be kind of nefarious, man. Like
I know.
Being able to make people forget shits, that's dubious. That's
then but my mind, so that my mind just goes to like being deceitful to people of like I'm gonna rob you, motherfucker. You ain't gonna remember I took all your money. I
These
took
are
all
not
this.
The droids you're looking for.
Yeah.
Some Jedi shit.
Yes, like I'd just be like, yeah.
It's diabolical.
It'd be too hard. Why is it like once you get like some kind of power, you like go straight to evil.
Straight to evil.
Yeah, I want to do this. Yeah, then but if you could make
but reading minds, well, you're not gonna read minds for valid reasons. I mean, that's diabolical too.
Yeah,
getting in side of someone's head, you're just sitting there like, oh yeah.
And just start asking questions that just freak them the fuck out.
So like, I bet. Let me guess, you're thinking about this and this and this right now, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you're thinking about this.
I bet you $1,000.
Don't fucking fool me. Yeah.
Don't fool me. I see it right on your face. Be like, how the fuck?
See right through you, motherfucker. Yeah, don't call me.
I was laughing. I was not to discredit violence, but I was laughing at the fact that during the alleged recent assassination attempt that there was a mentalist performing. I was like, he couldn't see the fact that someone was trying to run in the building.
Well, he didn't see it because it didn't happen like that.
Right. I know.
Have you seen the video of it?
Briefly. I haven't looked at it in depth. Have you?
I saw it a couple times.
He was doing like the Naruto run, like he's like doing the anime thing, like I just keep going, like.
And then all this like Secret Service stuff, they ran the other way, and then there was one guy just pulled out it was just what in AI is going on?
Yeah, this is not real life, man. This is not real.
That's why nobody cares anymore. No one's taking anything like this serious. They don't. No. People are just going, don't care.
We would have talked about just transport yourself even back like when you're like a teenager or something. Like I wasn't thinking about this kind of shit, and you're just like, if someone tried to do that to assassinate that we would have talked about. Remember, we talked about someone throwing a shoe at George Bush forever. We talked about that. Remember, we could still think about it today.
This guy has been supposedly had 3 assassination attempts on him in the last how long?
No one gives a shit.
Nobody cares.
What's that
cares. Tell you? They're all because they're all fake. It's honest, like the one when they're bringing in the flag and ushering photographers.
That one, dude. I was like,
after that, everyone's all fuck you.
Like, basically, right? That was like I was like, oh, how did it's almost, it is almost like it's like a bad show. Like, oh, they just craned in the flag right there, and he's just like pulling his fist up. The Secret Service should be covering his ass. Like, I've never worked security like that, but I'm pretty sure that if that guy was just shot allegedly with an AR-15, and he's standing up there like doing this rah-rah thing while a flag descends. I was like, what is this? Some Family Guy shit? Like, what is this? It's wild.
And photographers being ushered in to take the photos.
With the perfect angle.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want any more memories. I'm good. I don't need to make any more. I mean,
it's not even news to him. He only talked about it for a day. And then it's like all right, move on. They moved on. Like this is the third attempt, and you just
it's like whatever. But he still wants to talk about Rosie O'Donnell or whatever. Like no one gives a fuck.
He's more worried about Jimmy Kimmel getting fired than he is like 3 people supposedly try to take his life. But
Supposedly. He's
Jimmy.
mad about Jimmy Kimmel because Jimmy Kimmel made a joke.
Oh, it's just we're at that stage now. It's just I don't know. What do you do? We can't do it. Like, what do we do? Nothing. Just
ride it out like a Black Mirror episode.
It's wild. Eventually they'll eat themselves. They already kind of, they've already started nibbling and they've already kind of started. That's started. They're eating themselves.
I think they've got it. Evil
has starting at the bottom.
It's
starting at the bottom. They're all eating, all the the ones that have been loyal are all getting picked off and eaten off. Boom, boom, boom. They're dropping. It's slowly making its way to the top. It's just taking time to get there. It's just,
and we're all going down. We're all going down because of it. Like we're on the Titanic, and I'm in the third class. What can I do about it, man?
Still playing the music.
Just playing your violin. All right. Well, fuck it. I guess I'll play my cello. This sounds nice as we dip into the water.
I think it's more like not necessarily the Titanic. I think we're more like the poop cruise. If you watch that documentary,
dude, that one cruise. With coming out the walls, bro.
It's more. I think we're on the poop cruise because we're not sinking, but everything around us is not working and everything.
It's not working. We're just floating out in the water.
Floating out in the middle of the fucking water. Nobody wants to fucking help.
No, everyone's like,
we're floating.
We good.
There's shit going on everywhere.
Did you see about that? Did you see that hantavirus cruise one?
Did you hear about that?
It's like, oh God, you ain't getting me on no cruise ship right now, man.
Yeah, I don't think you're getting me on anything for a while. I'm gonna just stick to the road.
On the road again.
Yeah, but
I'll take my $8 gas and get on the road.
Hell,
the poop cruise, dude.
So I think that's
that one
Titanic.
Wild.
We're still floating. It's just we just floating by ourselves. We ain't got no fucking engines going right now.
No friends to help us out.
No shit's starting to come through the walls. Like,
ruh-roh.
We still got people going, "No, it's okay.
Fine.
It's all right. The casino still works.
It's still pull that lever, baby."
Oh boy, but yeah, that's kind of like what we're.
I like that analogy. I like that.
We had growing up, we were talking about this the other day. What did you call? So did you say aunt or aunt?
Yeah, I said aunt.
So did I. Actually, I did, but all my aunts on my other side, when I was really little, I got in trouble, so I had to start calling them Thea. So I started calling everyone Thea for a while. Because I called my Aunt Rosie, and then she got old when I was little. She didn't get mad, but she was just made it a big deal. You call me Thea. So everybody, I just always call them Thea. One fucking little Mexican lady get mad at me when I was little. So everyone became Thea. But when I did, it was Aunt. I always use Aunt.
Aunt. Yeah, Nevada or Nevada?
Ooh.
Everyone out there say Nevada or what?
Yeah, Nevada. Yeah. Every time I hear it, you'll hear it Nevada every time, but it's mostly Nevada. At least here.
Sounds kind of pretentious. Nevada.
Nevada. Maybe in Summerlin they say Nevada. Yeah, it was what was another one? There's another around there, out here, people look at me and us weird. I get it a lot. But almond.
All right. Well, the almond farmers say almond. But if I'm just talking, it's almond.
So I say almond because everyone looks at me fucking weird saying almond. Like when I was back there, I said it more often because you just heard it more often living out there.
Yeah.
It wasn't someone would say the other way. It was just whatever. You didn't even think about it really. Out here, yeah, you say am and they look at you like, what the fuck did you just say? Like they've never heard it that way before. Which I'm like, okay, I don't know. was like, okay, well, that's whatever. What about? Oh yeah, you don't have that. Never mind. Oh, I was gonna say because we had another one, a hot dog. Like, what's your like if you were to build a hot dog, what's your hot dog? But I guess if you had gluten-free bread.
Oh well, yeah. So if I was to build my hot, okay.
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. It was like a big discussion too at our shop.
Like if you were if you're gonna get not
like I'm gonna say, here's a hot dog,
but yeah,
like if I'm gonna say, here's a hot dog. Anything you want, everything's in front of you. What do you put on your perfect hot dog? Like, this is what my perfect dog.
Do you know yours?
Yeah.
What is it?
Mine is ketchup, some mustard.
A hot dog is the only a hot dog and a burger, the only allowable items to have ketchup on it, I believe. And that includes fries, but keep going.
Includes fries? You don't like ketchup with fries?
I don't.
Oh, you're ISIS. What is wrong with you? Yeah,
okay, so ketchup, mustard,
onions.
Like what kind of, like red onions, grilled onions?
No, I like raw onions.
Raw onions.
Onions. It could be either or. It could be red onion. It could be white onion. It depends. It's not red onions bonus points. Those are a little. I like those.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like that. But the onion and then relish, kind of like the Costco dog. Pretty much going down the line at Costco.
That's a pretty classic dog.
And that's it. I don't. For me, that would be it. Like that would be the perfect dog, and not too much mustard. I like a little mustard enough where it just gives me a little hint.
Like a yellow mustard or a Dijon or like a. Don't say honey mustard on a dog.
Honey mustard. I like honey mustard. I would put more, but I like honey mustard more on my sandwiches.
Yeah.
Than my hot dogs. I go with the yellow mustard on my hot dog.
Yeah, I think
I would go. I do not really like yellow mustard on my sandwich. I'll eat it, but I won't put it on there. I would put honey mustard all day. I fucking slather the honey mustard. I love honey mustard. But dog yellow mustard, and just a little. Some people like a lot. Some people like that shit slathered. I'd rather be more ketchup heavy than mustard heavy.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't want a lot of ketchup either. Just enough to so you can taste it.
I don't think I'd go. No, I don't think I'd go ketchup on a dog if it's the perfect dog. I'll do mustard and ketchup if we're just whatever. But I'd say a mustard and a yellow mustard would be fine. I think a jalapeno, an onion, and a cheddar cheese would be like a perfect dog for me.
No, but have you ever had those hot dogs? The cheddar cheese and jalapeno hot dogs?
Like the dog itself is a cheddar cheese and jalapeno? Yeah. No, that sounds good.
Oh, it's like used to be like my drunk meal when I'm drunk at home. I'd have those hot dogs. I'd go in the fridge, grab one of those, throw it in a tortilla, throw it in the microwave. Oh, I can just eat it like that.
That's the one. Huh?
Then I would throw a little ketchup on it in a tortilla with that.
Tortilla. You drunk? It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, no, it was a fucking
it doesn't matter.
Blast. Oh yeah, it's so easy to do too because you can do drunk. It's like the hot dog tortilla, throw it in the microwave.
I will always prefer like an Italian sausage on a hot dog bun or something like that than just a regular hot dog.
I rarely have hot dogs. It's kind of a rarity. Maybe once a month, if that. If even that.
Yeah, because I would rather have a good burger than a hot dog, to be honest. To be frank.
To be frank. A good sausage. I have sausages a lot. I have a sausage. Because I do Italian sausage and peppers a lot. So
that sausage with the fennel. You get that Italian sausage with that fennel is like, goddamn, there's something about that. It's so good.
If you can get a sausage, like I guess any meat really from like a butcher.
Yeah.
It's hard to find that now.
There's like a good butcher.
Like a real butcher. Like a butcher shop. I know out there you can go like
I'd say S&S is still a pretty decent. This is still a pretty decent butcher.
Yeah. Chico State Farm, I know. You can get some good beef because it's all local. It's all local cattle. It's all right there. So you can get some really good local stuff. Out here, there's actually a lot of local stuff you can find it out here.
Local, I think, is going to be the future. I think the future of because I think it's going to be at some point. It seems like we're headed in the direction where we're going to have to start eating like more seasonal and back to like what is in season, what is local. I think it seems like it's going to be like shipping things across the world over. That seems like, I don't know, man. It seems a little bit sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
That system is going to stay the way it's been.
It's a lot of things are going to change now.
I think
a lot. Just look in the farming world. I know right now the farming world, even around there, is not very good. It's not.
They're all bought up by like these huge corporations.
And a lot of these farmers that are there, there's still some out there. They haven't really turned a profit since like 2020. They're just like limping through all this, and it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. It's not getting any better. So it's going to get to the point where, because a lot of these farmers were all exporters. They exported everything they grew.
Yeah.
So now, they've lost.
That's what I mean.
All enough where now it's like they're barely making it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not going to so every year is just going to be less and less and less. And you're going to have to, I don't know. It's going to be crazy because either they're going to have to start producing and doing stuff locally, but then there's too much.
There's too much. We can't eat too much. Can't eat that many almonds.
Yeah. There's just too much. It's going to be abundance, and the price is going to just tank here because there's going to be so many fucking almonds. So it's like you tear out all your trees, thousands and thousands of acres to plant what? I don't know. It's that's what I'm saying. It's going to be years, and because like soybeans, all these soybean farmers. Well, we don't need that many fucking soybeans.
No.
So are they gonna? So is this what's going to happen? Are they going to put soy into everything now? All of a sudden, all our food's going to have soy in it
because we can't export them. So and we're not. Yeah, and that's our.
So now they're going to shove soy down our throats. So these soy farmers are going to get contracts.
Sugar beets and soy and almost inedible corn.
Yeah,
because that shit they make corn syrup out of that corn is not edible. You can't just eat that off the cob.
No, it's like feed corn. Same thing that they use for cattle. A lot of corn you see is not even consumable. It's made for like feed and different shit like that.
Yep.
I don't know. It's gonna get weird because you're going to have still the farmers markets and all that stuff, and it's going to be boom. It's going to boom because you're going to have more people eating that, but it's going to get to the point where there's going to be too many people wanting it, so you're going to have more.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happens when that happens is then
we need more farmers. Get off your ass, people.
Yeah, but then all of a sudden greed takes over again. It's like we start the cycle over again. The cycle goes over.
Oh yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're growing your farm, and then you have some big store coming in or something coming in that area, like going, hey Matt, we notice your farm is thriving. You have all these trees and you're baking these pies and like, hey, what if we come in and we want to invest, we're going to invest $5 million, we're not going to take over and buy your company. We want to invest, help you to just, expand. Let's go farther than just Chico and Paradise. And they're like, we want to go all Northern California and then start going into Oregon and then it just kind of starts. And then you kind of go I wouldn't mind expanding that extra $5 million, invest $1 million in the company. And then, I'm living good. I'm set. And,
I mean, think about
and then it begins.
The cycle goes back. Think about UPS. Like back in the day, it was a great place to work for. The people like my grandfather, who when it went public, all of a sudden went from being like an immigrant, the kid of an immigrant, to like, oh shit, you got money now because the stocks that you had in UPS. But what's the downside? The company's not run as well. People don't enjoy it as much. Like
that was so
it's a turning point.
Yeah, UPS started in like 1900 and whatever. It was 1900 or something, but they started as a moving company, literally moving company. So like back in the day, remember those catalogs where you looked at catalogs?
1907 UPS.
So they started like as a moving company where they would move furniture from stores to people's homes that live, as horse and carriage, kind of like literally like kind of started that way. The Casey family. And eventually got to the point where when they went public, that was the day UPS died. And that was the beginning of the spiral, beginning of the downfall. It literally was just the beginning of the end. And they're coming to the end right now. They're not doing
a lot of people made a lot of money at that time.
No, yeah, that's a lot of people did, and that was kind of it. As soon as they went public, now they answer to stockholders.
Yeah,
and they no longer own the company, pretty much. You're beholden to the stockholders now, and that's when they started just gutting everything, and non-union employees, management, all that stuff.
I don't think I could ever I don't ever want to. I feel like that ruins what owning a business that you care about does. Like, what's the difference between being beholden to the shareholders and just working for someone? You end up working for someone else for your own company.
Yeah, you no longer own the company in that way. You open it to public, when you go public to like that. Yeah. But that's why these companies, that's how they do it. They come in and say, hey, we're only going to want, they'll come and ask them 50-50 and like, but they get 40%. And, with millions, you're still going to have, control over the company. You're going to, have 60% of the company and everything, but we're just going to, bump it. And sales, they're going to show you all the numbers and how, everything's gonna be great. We're gonna still keep it exactly the way it is, and
bullshit.
And then a year later, like, we need to expand. We need to expand. Like, we have this. We need to expand in other areas.
We got to cut here. We got to move this. Yeah.
And then we're gonna build a farm out here now and do this, and then so we're gonna have to invest more money, and that's gonna take more capital. So whatever. And like next thing you know, you're 50% down because they offered you some more money. Like, and eventually it just becomes this. It becomes Trader Joe's. It becomes, something like that. It becomes like, the new store that came up, or the new Sprouts, or the new. But it's like I've never been. We have them out here. I've never been in there. I still haven't been in there.
They're not very impressive.
Yeah, Aldi too. Same thing. I think Aldi and Trader Joe's are the same. They were the same people at the beginning, and then they.
It's Joe Aldi.
Well, it probably was his name.
Dude, I went to a place that was like that in San Diego. Do you remember Cine Cortez in Chico, the breakfast place?
Yeah.
Same exact place in San Diego or Escondido or something. And Lindsay and I, we were on like some trip. We ended up just at this random place. And I was like, wait a second. This is the fucking same decor, same menu. I was like,
related? Is it the same?
They had a falling out, and there was two owners, and the other one said "fuck it" and moved and took like the menu basically, and was like, "I'm gonna make my own," and made his own restaurant of the exact same thing because they like had beef.
That is funny.
I was like, this is fucking hilarious. Everything was the same, down to the decor, down to everything. I was like, oh, that story must be hilarious.
Yeah,
that falling out.
That's kind of, I think Trader Joe's and Aldi happened. That's why Aldi and Trader Joe's are like kind of similar in their business model and stuff, how they do things, I think. Yeah, it was something weird like that.
Aldi Nord owns Trader Joe's, but it's not the same company as Aldi Stores, which is Aldi Sud. Trader Joe's is acquired and
I don't know.
Interesting. Owned by Aldi Nord, a German-based. Interesting.
I don't know. Could be all bullshit. But
well, speaking of farm and being successful, would you rather be wildly successful at something you hate, or constantly struggle at something you love for your whole life?
I'd want to. Oh fuck.
Wildly successful. So yeah, just wild. Like you just like.
But
I don't know. But you hate it, dude. You're just like.
No. I wouldn't want to do that.
Or struggle your whole life.
Actually, you know what? I don't. Oh God.
Can you compartmentalize like that?
Well, okay. I get people when people say, money doesn't make you happy. Money doesn't make you happy. I totally 100%. Like there's truth to that 100%. Don't even argue that. But
and
when you eliminate the fear of not being housed in food, and not having the simple basic things,
that's a different life.
So many other, anything past that's really just kind of, you'll figure it out.
I feel like that's true.
So if you have, that's what I'm saying. So those days, like, I hate going to work and hate doing this, but you're going to eat the best food. You're going to sleep in the best beds. You're going to sleep in the softest fucking sheets. You're going to go on the best vacations. You're going to, now being struggling and barely making it and worrying about if you're going to pay your rent, your mortgage, your, groceries, but loving your business every day. I understand how it's so much more, but
can you love your business that way if you are actually like not sure where your next meal is coming from? I don't
think it's possible, because I don't think it's possible, just because then part of being and doing your business is being able to, sustain yourself.
Yeah.
And if you can't even do that, or say you're doing it, but it's like, your bills are paid, but every month it's like you only can maybe take a vacation, a year, like a nice 3-4 day vacation, and maybe take a day off here and there, but it's like you're barely making it. I don't know. That's tough. That's hard, because people would take that because they'd be happier going to work every day, but you're also gonna have that stress.
Yeah, it depends on how much the struggle it actually is. Like, I don't mind struggling for things, but
no, I don't mind struggling, but like not knowing if, like, okay, fuck, are we gonna fucking make enough to, fuck rent? Are we gonna make enough for food? Because a lot of people are like that. Like, are we gonna have enough to fucking feed ourselves? You eliminate that food, shelter and food from someone's life. You eliminate those worries and health, like going to the doctor when they're sick and stuff. You eliminate those 3 things, you'd be amazed how much life is how much that life is so much easier in a lot of ways. You take the eliminate those stresses, like other things don't even become that. Other things don't even become that stressful, because you figure it out. When you have all those stresses on top of the other little stresses, all those little stresses become even bigger stresses, and everything snowballs. So it's like, I think it's just, God, that sucks. But then you're miserable every day at work. But then work's not all day.
It's not all day.
There's an end to it. Because I remember going to UPS every day. I hated it. But if you told me you never had to worry about money
ever again,
vacations, like I said, I always have the nicest things, like
your
doing
family,
what
your
I wanted.
kids.
I would probably choose that. I would.
Because I think the struggle, I mean, if it's a struggle and you're going to get somewhere, then I would take the struggle and love it. But if you're going to always struggle and you're never going to make it, like you're going to write all those books and 9 people are going to buy each one. Like, fuck, I can't do this forever.
Knowing that this is the best it's going to get.
This is the
no
best
matter how hard you work.
You're always going to struggle.
This is the best it's going to get.
You're never going to make it, quote unquote. No.
I don't mind struggling. I don't mind doing that stuff. That's, I mean, opening businesses and stuff, starting businesses, you struggle. It's a fucking struggle. It's a struggle. But it's like a struggle uphill.
Right.
It's not struggling just to go straight,
or down. You're going to struggle and you're going to get progressively worse every year.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me of, like, you're like one of those, remember those tractor pulls?
Yeah.
Like you're pulling all this weight, but you're just going straight, and eventually it just like you stop, and that's when you die.
That's when it's over.
At least, now you're struggling, but you're struggling uphill. Like, you're climbing to get to somewhere. You're still moving, but you're moving forward.
See, if I hate my job and I'm making all the money in the world, I can go home and smoke weed and just like chill out and do something else. Find some hobby.
And it's not even like I need a lot of money. That's the thing too. It's not like I'm greedy and want all the money. It's like, no, I just want enough money where I could do and what I want when I want. For me, this has always been kind of like how I've measured success, and I'm talking like financially success. Is when I can just go to dinner and just order off the menu and not really look at the price. I'm not saying like, yeah, fuck, but at that point, and that's not a lot of money. That's not like, you need to make millions of dollars.
Right. And we're
That's
not
just like,
talking Michelin star restaurant.
no, I'm not talking I'm going to fucking eat at, Gordon Ramsay's every night and like, oh, I'd like the fucking portobello at, $140.
I've been to one of his restaurants one of his restaurants one time, and it was fucking good, but it was like, god damn,
expensive. The only one I want to go to, I haven't been to any of them out here yet. I want to go to Hell's Kitchen. I've heard that's really the only one that's really, if you're gonna spend
I went
the money,
I went there one time.
Yeah. I'll eventually go.
And it wasn't my idea. It was someone else, and I was like, all right, yeah, and it was good.
And that's what I'm saying. Like when you go out somewhere to eat at a restaurant, I'm not talking like a Chili's restaurant, but like a restaurant, like but I'm not talking Michelin star, like this steakhouse, but like you go to a restaurant that's and you were able to order, and you don't worry about like, oh, I'm gonna have a cocktail or two and order and desserts and an appetite, like where the bill's probably gonna be, say there's a group of 4, whatever, you're probably at 2, you're probably looking at $300, $400, and that's like
that's a lot though.
That's but we'll see. That's a lot. I forget you're not in Vegas. In Vegas, that's not a lot.
I'm just a simple farmer in Butte County.
That's a night out. That's because your meals are about $20 to $25 a meal. So right there, just in a meal, so that's $50. Mm-hmm. And if you get an appetizer, you're looking at another.
It's the drinks.
So now you're at $70. And then if you get a dessert, you're at about probably $15. So you're looking about $85-ish just for 2 meals.
And then it's the booze.
And then if you each get 2 to 3 drinks, and that's pretty easy, especially out here to do. Drinks are about, and I'm not going to even give you, these aren't like strip prices. This is just off strip, like where we go.
I guarantee you're spending 15 to 20 a drink.
Probably, yeah. Drink you're spending easily, I would say average, probably 16 off strip. The average, you're gonna find some that are 20, you're gonna find some that are 14. If you're not, this is not happy hour hours, this is just going out like dinner. So say you do 2 drinks each, so you're looking at $60 to $70 just in drinks. So right there, just that alone, you're looking at about $160. And then tip, which I usually tip about 15 to 20%. It just depends.
Yeah.
So you're looking at another 20, 30. So you're almost like 200 to 225 just for, and that's just basic, like a basic meal, an appetizer, a meal, and a dessert.
Alcohol. The alcohol industry's cooked. Oh
yeah.
We went out to dinner last week. I left such a small tip. I never would do this. Even if the service is bad, I'll still leave it. Like I don't fuck with it. I know we over tip in this country. Places need to be paying their people better. It's not our responsibility, but I go with it. But this one lady, she was the waiter. We went to sushi because you and I have been talking. I hadn't gone to sushi in a while. We got this roll, and I asked if it's gluten-free, and she said yes.
Oh,
she comes back after I start eating it and says, "Oh, when I looked it up, it says you can make it gluten-free, but ours isn't." And I said, "You mean to tell me you Googled it and gave me the AI response?" And she read and I searched it up. Is this sauce gluten-free? My says, yes, you can make this gluten-free. Here's how to do it. Blah, 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 blah. I said, that's the response you gave me. I said, you didn't ask the chef? No, she Googled it and gave me the AI response. And I was like, she's like, what can I do? And I was like, nothing. I already ate it. I'm not going to fucking induce vomiting. It's not an allergy. I just feel gross later. And I didn't feel bad. I smoked a shit ton of weed that night. And it's not an allergy. It's more of something that over time it fucks your body up. One instance is not going to really kill me generally anymore because I don't eat gluten.
But it's still the fact.
But I was just like the fact that in this day and age,
did they comp your meal?
No, she said your drink. The manager.
Fuck you. What was the name of this fucking place? Fuck that.
It was it was Ojaya in here in Chico.
Oh,
that hibachi place.
That place is good. That's where I go.
It's good. I know. And I was like, all they gave me was the drink off the menu. And I was like, You gave me like something that I can't eat, and all you did was comp my drink. You still charge me for the poison that I ate because you
charged you for that.
Charged me for that roll.
I would have said I'm not paying for this. I would have said I'm not paying for this. You lied to me, and then you came back and told me,
and then you
like,
came back and told me you gave me the AI response.
That's some bullshit.
It was some bullshit.
Yeah. I would have left 0 tip. That shit gets 0 tip. Yeah. When you fuck up that bad, that's 0 tip. That's all I'm doing. I gave her
$5.
I would have given her fucking I owe you.
I was in a nice mood, and Lindsay and Ali, I didn't want to. I would have started some shit with her on a different day.
That's just
because that's you fucking up. Like that's not even like I don't. If the food just kind of sucks, which it doesn't, it's a good place. But if the food just kind of sucks, I'm not gonna. I'll be like, how's the food? That's fine. It's good. Thanks. Normal tip. Just won't go back. That's it. Just won't go back. Not my thing. Not gonna eat here. Kind of sucks. But if you fuck up like that,
no, I would stop eating there. Right. That's it. Like I'm not gonna eat there anymore. Like I can't trust you.
Right.
I can't trust you now.
Well, that's the thing. They should know better. Like, if they would have comped it, I would go back and be like, all right, you comped it because you realize you fucked up. But if you only comped the drink, I don't think you realize how much. Because if I had an allergy, like, what if my throat closed up? Yeah. What if it was like a thing like that?
Yeah. Like, what if something was? Yeah, it could have been serious.
Could have been serious.
To make you even pay for their fuck up.
You guys still pay for this?
Pay for their fuck up. Fuck you. You're paying for it too, bitch.
Yep. Good luck.
Oh no, that sucks. That's some shit.
That's some bullshit. Sucks. Yeah. And especially like, I mean, you got there's something like
dude, that's I would have definitely been
in service industry, like if you fuck up and you make it right, the customer has a higher chance of coming back than if you were just right to begin with. And so we actually appreciate when someone admits their mistake and make it right.
Yeah, if they would have came out and said, you know what, I screwed up, I misread, like, I'm sorry, don't, let me take this, we'll get you one that's gluten free, and you're not gonna have to pay for it. Don't worry about it. It's like, it's like at least that. It's not pay for them. We're gonna make you one, and it's just on us. Like, sorry.
Right.
That would have been like, okay.
Didn't even do that.
At least you recognized it. I trust. Like, you could have said nothing. She did come back and say something, but not even to like comp. Like, you're still paying for the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's some diabolical shit right there.
Diabolical. But we're gonna comp the Thai tea. I was like,
the Thai tea's good. That's only about.
And my daughter Shirley Temple, I think. Yeah. 30 cents of syrup and a maraschino cherry.
We'll comp your corn syrup and
and your ice.
Oh gosh, that's crazy.
That is diabolical.
That is crazy. Another thing I was wanting to like do is I was looking into, like, I think it'd be fun to do like rent like a little motorhome, like not a motorhome, but like a little, those Sprinter like things, like that are kind of like motorhomes, and do like a road trip.
Yeah.
And see, and because I was kind of looking, and they're actually not too like price wise, like per night. Like you can do one for almost a week. For like,
well, start in Vegas,
or even anywhere. Because the first one I thought like it would be kind of fun to do is like the coast, Oregon coast. Like I'll go all the way up to the coast.
Coast would be sick.
Like
start in Chico. And just
that area, Chico, or wherever you find in that area, Chico or Sacramento, whatever place has one, or because you can, they have there's people that actually do it. There's like a website where people rent out there, but I don't need like a full blown motorhome. But I want more like a Sprinter type, something that's need better gas mileage because gas is fucking crazy. But also with gas getting crazy, it's lowering the price of these things per day also because people's shit's not renting. So I was like, well, I'm not saying anything like next week, but I'm just thinking of like something planned. But like, it's cheaper than like a hotel per night. But to do something where like, maybe from like a Sunday to like a Friday, so like Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, It's like 5 nights, and then be done like Friday, but done Friday. And then like halfway through, like Monday night, Tuesday night, and then like Wednesday night, find like a hotel somewhere, like mid,
Mhm.
and do like at least so you have like a decent, nice shower. You know what I mean? Clean up one night somewhere, but like plan it so it's like, you know, going up the whole coast, like starting
Mhm.
from like that area, then going like maybe like even Fort Bragg.
You
Like
could start
starting
in,
that area,
yeah, you could start at Fort Bragg, then go to like Eureka.
and then just then start driving just north.
Brookings is cool. Gold Beach.
Yeah, and you just go all the way
Eventually
up.
Astoria, where they filmed Goonies. If you get all the way up there.
Yeah, you just go up all the coast, and then you just go like maybe just drive like 4 hours in a day, and
Mhm.
find somewhere or someplace like a state park. There's all these parks and shit, and then spend like time, like a day, to go do shit.
Mhm.
And even if it's like if it's a KOA or a beach on the fucking ocean, try to find because some of these places have like little campsites, literally
Mhm.
like next to the ocean,
Yeah.
and just stay a night. Have shit in there with like a little sink and shit, so you can cook little easy meals, little stuff, and then
Mhm.
go. A lot of those places have bathrooms and shit, at least so you can use a restroom and stuff. Use that, and then just like explore shit. Just driving, just take your time, see cool shit, stop. Smoke
And
fucking.
maybe do something where it's like any of the food that you eat is local. Like you have to eat at a local
Yeah,
place that gets all local shit. Like
you
it has
just
to be
bring
local
like
to that spot.
yeah, you don't even, you just kind of bring a few snacks and you buy snacks
Mhm.
as you go. So that's like when JD and I, when we like did the festival, we drove all the way up to San Francisco. We just hit all the fruit stands and all the shit.
Mhm.
We would stop at a
Exactly.
fruit stand and we
Yeah.
just go buy like we would literally just buy like I'd buy a peach, some cherries,
Mhm.
and then like and then just drive. Then the next fruit
Yeah.
stand, like, oh fuck, garlic ice cream. Fucking stop, get some garlic ice cream.
Garlic ice cream. What was that like?
It
Was
was
it
it was
good?
all right. It's garlic ice cream. It's garlic and it's ice cream. It's just like it was just vanilla. It was pretty. It was. I would eat it again.
Yeah.
That was through Gilroy, but like that's how we would eat. And then as we're driving, like going, oh, burrito sounds good. So we just Google Mexican restaurant. We'd find just some local
Mhm.
little hole in the wall Mexican joint. Go grab a burrito, pull
Yeah.
up. Like we drive out of our way, like maybe 3, 4, 5 miles to go get a burrito, and then. But like do like that. That's what I'm saying. Not go necessarily far every day. Just go like whatever 4 hours takes you, kind of. And
Well,
kind of look at
if
it.
we're doing Oregon, like you did it in like 4 or 5 days, it's only.
Yeah.
I mean, it's big. It's a big state, but
And I've
I
kind
mean,
of done the drive a little bit. So like you go up and like you said, you go through all that, like all the way up the coast, Gold Beach.
Mhm.
And then there's a way where you cut over. Where like we cut over and then we went into like kind of
to
the
Eugene.
Portland or Eugene right
Oh,
there. Yeah.
I think
Like
Eugene.
Florence. You can
Yeah.
go that way if you wanted.
Eugene's
And then kind of
cool.
loop back. And then turn around, literally just turn around and come back the same way. So you're coming back home down the coast again instead of going,
Mhm.
unless you wanted to go inland. But I don't know if there's anything, you know what I mean?
I mean, the
Or
Willamette Valley's cool, but I'd rather do the coast. I'd rather get up. I want to get up to Astoria someday. Astoria looks really fucking
or even,
cool.
go straight up. You just go straight up
You just go straight up.
until like on a Wednesday and then turn around Thursday night
Mhm.
somewhere on a Friday and then you're home Friday or whatever.
Mhm.
However many days you kind of map out a little bit and then you just go. It's, all coast all the way up and just ocean. Like I said, I'd just be, stopping photo shit. Just stop at
Oh, yeah.
fucking dispensaries around. Just buy fucking joints and just smoke joints in the crazy places. Go. The one thing I thought would be fun, I don't know how far off it is. It's like the redwood forest, the fucking Paul Bunyan shit.
Mhm.
But that goes
That's up there.
towards.
That's in California,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, it's somewhere. I forget where, but I thought it was when you're going. It's more inland, maybe.
I
What
think
was
it is.
called? What was it? The Paul Bunyan Redwood Forest or something like that.
Yeah. I thought that's North Coast, California.
Yeah.
I thought.
Yes, Paul Bunyan. Yeah,
I'm normally right about everything.
Mostly right.
Paul Bunyan Redwoods. Trees of Mystery, right?
Yeah, that's what it's called. I believe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's on oh wait. That it's actually Klamath?
Oh wait, there it is. A Tree is a Mystery.
Maybe it's in oh no, that's in California. Yeah. Up by Crescent City.
Yeah.
That's not a great place, Crescent City. No reason to stop there. No disrespect to our friends.
I've never been there.
I've been there one time. We went to the the aquarium there. It was all right.
Yeah, like stop like there. Like definitely stop at the Trees of Mystery.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. But like do shit. Just try to find cool little camp areas. Because like having a van or something like that, you can get into smaller places and it's not, it's not bad. Those vans are pretty cool.
I drive one for Camina delivering the bread. Yeah. I mean, they're nice.
Yeah, and some,
the converted ones are sick. They're expensive to buy though.
Oh, to buy they're shit 150 to 300,000 depending on what you want.
Depending on what you want.
And some of the ones like you want to rent stuff, you can find not necessarily self-contained like that for like about 70 to 80, but they're not self-contained. It's basically just kind of built up to. But the ones you rent a lot of them are self-contained and stuff. They have little showers and things. Which whatever. I'd rather have something that has more like seating because some of them have like dual beds. Like there's a bed that's up, so it drops, and then there's a bed underneath, so you can have two nice big beds. Like that's kind of cool. Stuff like that. But I just want to go. Just grab fucking just.
Yeah, I'm good.
Like ocean, just chill, hang, find a place and like explore shit. I have my camera. I got 2 cameras. Just start taking fucking pictures of shit. Just go out and like see shit. I remember doing it. We did that drive years ago for hockey. We went up and cut through over to Bend, and it was beautiful. It's just
Bend's cool. I've never been up to Bend.
Yeah, Bend's really cool. I really like Bend. But we never really had time to like stop and see anything when we were driving up there. It was like you're just looking at it going, oh, this is fucking cool. And never got to stop. So it's like this would be cool to like go and find some cool places and a cool little either camp area and spend like hours or so you can go do shit, explore the area. But then
that's what we did, and that's what we did in Ireland when we went there years ago. Just got a van and we went. We only stayed in each spot like 1 to 2 nights. And that was the funnest part of just driving, being like, oh shit, let's see what this is. And it turns out to be this cool shit on 1-lane road, wherever.
Yeah, do some cool photography and just cruise, smoke some J's and listen to music and just
so many pre-rolls, dude.
And then make sure I actually have a solar generator.
Oh yeah.
With panels and everything.
Yeah, we're getting one for the farm too.
Yeah, I love mine. That's what I used for festival when I was at the festival. And then when you park, you just put the solar up top on the roof, let it charge all day.
Yeah.
And that night, just have a TV big. I'll probably make sure I have a big TV and just watch like fucking Lord of the Rings every night before I go to bed. Fucking get stoned as fuck, go lay down the bed, just put Lord of the Rings on and
watch 45 minutes of Lord of the Rings.
And then you wake up the next morning, and then you just fucking make whatever. You have a little thing, wherever you find. You just find like
if you're at a campsite. If you're at a campsite, you put the potatoes in the foil, throw them in the fucking embers at the end of the night.
Yeah, and that's like the thing. You don't like buy food like before and like stock it. You just buy enough to like get you going. At home, just bring enough to just get you going. And then you first kind of as you're driving, you see a fruit stand, stop. That's what I always do. We'll stop at a fruit stand because you'll find that's the cool thing. That's what I love with California and the coast and everything. Like there, you'll find fruit stands everywhere because it's all ag, all that stuff. And you go, especially along the coast. As you get more north, it kind of goes away. But I know as you go from at least the Bay Area south, it was awesome. Like
that's why I love the back country of Hawaii. That's the coolest spot. Like I don't like the tourist stuff. I love the Hawaiian Islands, like the local you find shit that people don't know about, and you hit those fruit stands, you hit those like little markets, little artisan markets or little swap meets, shit like that.
Yeah.
All local people, like it's like that's like, oh man, this is so fucking cool. Love that shit.
And that's you just go up and you just like search, you just do research with all local little restaurants, little grocery stores. You just stop on, that's where you get food. Grab some food, grab different things. Just off to the next place. And then and then just do that all the way through, and you just kind of, like I said. So if you do up and back, it's not too far, but I would go straight up the coast one way, and then turn around, come back the same way, and then on the way back,
hit the spots you didn't hit. Yep.
Yeah, like going, oh, that would be on the spot back there, and then like try that spot or this place on the way back. And just
I'm down.
I'd like to do that at the coast, just all along the ocean, all the way down.
Let's do it. I'm down.
But I think it'd be cool. It'd be fun.
It'd be cool to do Oregon and California, though. That'd be sick.
Yeah, I mean,
be longer than
that would be. Depends how many days. The whole length from like, if you pick a spot all the way up in Oregon, and then all
if you did like Astoria all the way to San Diego, you'd have to hit. I mean, you'd have to hit some spots outside of San Diego. You'd have to hit like San Luis Obispo.
So like when I came down from San Francisco to Vegas, we came down all the way to the coast. We went through Santa Barbara. Yeah, we went through Santa Barbara. We went through all that. And it came out here that way. I mean, you could do something like. Too bad I couldn't find a fucking RV. Well, maybe you could find an RV that's like.
Well, we're going to be getting one for the farm, and I'm getting my new truck. I'm getting a Tacoma.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna be like one of those like Riverside, vintage looking RVs. Yeah. Little shower, little kitchenette, can sleep too. We'd have to get snuggly, But I mean, you're pulling a trailer, so you're limited in some of the spots you can get to, but most campsites you'll be able to get in
there. Yeah. You can find with a little trailer, it's not a big deal at all.
Like a 16-foot one,
easy. It's not that bad at all. Yeah, because then like some places will have hookups, which is nice if you have like a just for plugging and stuff for your shit, and water, just to have water running, and a little sink and stuff. But you don't have to. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be fun. It'd be cool. Yeah, all the way. You can find like there's all different. You can do a bunch of different trips. Then the next one you do is you start in like Fort Bragg, and then you go south.
Yeah.
Another point, and then you go from there down.
Yeah.
And then
we could do a north one and a south one.
And then you come back up. You can come back up that way, and then cut over through. Instead of going back up to Fort Bragg and over, you can cut up through like I don't know, Paso Robles or whatever. You can go up through different ways.
That's a nice spot too. A desert one would be cool though. Starting out of Vegas, hit like some of the Arizona spots.
I'd like to go out like Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree would be cool. That
Grand Canyon. You have to hit fucking Sedona. Maybe
Sedona,
Arches, Zion Arches,
Zion. You go up the Valley of Fire. There's all kinds of shit out here you can go to. Wintertime. No, that's another fun one. There's all kinds of shit. Yeah, Grand Canyon would be cool. There's so many different little trips you can do. Like just
how far is New Mexico?
I don't know. I haven't looked at that one. To Vegas?
So like what? Like Santa Fe, like Vegas to Santa Fe. Drive time is 9 hours and 16 minutes. So that's not bad.
That's not bad.
No. So you hit a few spots on the way.
So let's see where's Santa Fe at. I'm looking at a map.
It's like smack dab in the middle of New Mexico. Right there.
Yeah. So you could do. I mean, if you did from Vegas to there, that's you go kind of below. You can go south of Grand Canyon Park.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it depends on how you want to go and get there.
But I like the coast idea. I love the coast. The coast would be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Santa Fe would be awesome too.
Yeah.
You just go out there. I've never
spent any time in the Southwest. Vegas, I'd consider that, I guess, the Southwest. But
because so you can go through and go like down through and through Flagstaff, Arizona.
Never been.
And which goes through like Winslow. You go through the Petrified Forest.
Oh, that place looks cool.
Yeah, so if you go that way, that'd be the way to go. Yeah, Petrified Forest, and
I think one day when if there's a way to get away from your business, my business, for like 2 to 3 weeks, if you did like a whole United States one, maybe not the whole United States, but like if you could hit every region. That would be dope.
Yeah.
Maybe it'd take a month.
Yeah, it'd take a while, but because I'd want to take my time also. I just wouldn't want to
know.
drive through places.
Right.
That's hard. Because like if you're
This
so
is
when
a
I
big
drove
fucking
to
country.
yeah,
It's
so when we
huge. It's fucking huge.
we drove through to St. Louis
Uh-huh.
and we went and it was like there was you're going because we went through up and through Utah, Colorado, Nebraska, a little bit of Iowa, Missouri, and then
Missouri.
St. Louis. That's how
Those
that
are-
was our route. And even through that route, thinking like there's not really a lot of shit. There's not. There were some places I wish I want to go back to.
Yeah.
They were kind of cool. Like, damn,
Mhm.
it would have been fun to spend like some time here. Like, explore this and stuff.
Mhm.
You're out in the middle of fucking roads where it's nothing. As far as you
Nothing.
can see is nothing. And then you come across like we stayed at this hotel and there was like this crazy storm, but this hotel the food like they had a steakhouse there and it was like one of the best steaks I've had because it's all like local beef out this
Where
in
which state was it? Nebraska?
Nebraska, yeah, some Nebraska fucking corn-fed
Mhm.
beef.
Mhm.
But it was like
right
holy
out
shit.
back, brother.
Yeah, and it was so good. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh. But it was like and it was like a hotel like restaurant, but it was packed, like busy. So
Yeah.
like people
Busy.
this is where they come and get their steak,
Mhm.
But I'm sure anywhere in fucking Nebraska is probably a great steak. I don't know. But anyways, it was there and it was just kind of like this weird place and it was pretty cool.
And then there's
Like
some
the salt
places like I went
Yeah.
to like in Wyoming. I was low on gas and I ended up in the
Oh.
hills have eyes. I was like in this one pump place in the middle of fucking nowhere. I was like, holy shit, there
Yeah,
are some
that's
weird places in this country.
Oh, there's some crazy
Weird fucking places, dude.
when we were in St. Louis, it was literally on like I lived it, like going to the other side of the tracks. We were literally on this side driving, leaving the zoo, going through these areas in neighborhood city. Beautiful homes, brick, big, beautiful homes. Like you'll see Lamborghinis driving out, like just beautiful homes. And then literally like 2 blocks, you go over the train tracks, pawn shops, like boards, like
check cashing places.
It was that fast. I've never seen it that fast. Like literally on the other side of the tracks. I was like, holy shit. Like you look in your mirror and you can see the nice houses like a couple blocks back. Like, whoa. That was the first time I've seen that.
There's some places in Rhode Island like that too.
Yeah.
It'd be like a 1 block transition. If that, you'd be like, oh shit, I'm in not where I need to be.
Yeah, like even out here, like in Vegas, it's like there's it's the older neighborhoods that have been around forever that are like bad neighborhoods and stuff. But if there's a transition, you can kind of see it like going, oh, it looks like we're starting to get to the bad neighborhoods. And like this was like you're just driving like, damn, this place is sweet, and boom, over the tracks, and then like roll them up. You're like, roll them up. Literally, it was like National Lampoons when they're going through, they get off the freeway.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. I was like, holy shit, this is crazy. But yeah, I was like, damn. But yeah, even doing that drive, there's places like Salt Flats. I wish I would have spent more time.
Salt Flats are cool.
Yeah, like we were there, we stopped, but we were only there for like 15
Salt Lake
minutes.
City looked cool too. Salt Lake City looked.
Salt Lake City, Salt Lake City's
cool.
weird. I've been up there a couple times.
Weird. I didn't spend any time there, but I was driving through like, this is a cool. You got the mountains right there.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
They just have weird like alcohol laws and stuff too.
Then you see that big ass temple and you're like, ooh.
Is weed legal in Utah?
I bet you $1,000 it's not.
I don't know.
No.
See? No.
Medical cannabis is legal for card holders.
What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like alcohol only can be like so high, which whatever. I'm not a huge alcohol, but it's just I don't know.
I just don't understand how we can like dictate what people can or can't. If we were consistent, you would not be able to smoke cigarettes or drink alcohol. No way. And if you're going to ban weed, like cigarettes and alcohol kill a lot of people. And
so how many people have a medical card for cigarettes or alcohol? They don't.
Right.
They don't. But you have a medical card for cannabis.
Yeah.
Why do you have a medical card for that? oh, because there may be some medical benefit. Like I don't go, don't worry guys, I got my medical
medical
alcohol card here.
I'll take a Jameson. No, it's on my medical card.
I want the medical Jameson, please. You know, the 90 proof, not the 40 proof.
That's right.
That's in Utah. I get the real alcohol. I get the 5% beer. I have a medical alcohol card. Like
they used to do opium for medical. Yeah. Back in the day, you see those vials and shit.
Yeah, it's weird. It's none of those weird things, but that's changing. It's changing. It's all like out here, like I said, there's so many weed stores. It's crazy. Now it's like out of control. Like we have like 110 weed stores out here. Literally 110.
It's going to saturate the market, and then
which has, I guess, maybe made it cheaper.
Has it?
But not really, because no, it's not, because there's only so many companies, weed companies, so they can still control the prices of the market, because most of the products are probably theirs. So they can go like, well, we're not going to, we don't have to. I own everything.
Right. Yeah.
Every store just carries our product. You know,
I think Chico needs a weed lounge, man. I wish I could open that up. Like, I think that would do well.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, these people, the people that own those dispensaries and stuff there, that's what they want. It's just they can't. And it's going to be one of those places that's going to be allowed to once they get to that point.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks, because it's not anyone new is really going to be able, unless someone new that has a lot of money. Money talks.
A lot of money.
I have
I got lots of money.
Huge amount.
Yeah, but just imagine like a place downtown.
It would do well. Well, imagine that coin up place.
Yeah.
Imagine just that coin up place the way it was. They even had a back patio where it was just cannabis friendly everywhere, inside, outside. All you do, you're going to have it invest in a decent ventilation system, but it's all open ceiling, so you don't have to worry about getting it out. You're probably just basically a house fan, a big fucking house fan.
Big whole house fan.
For the indoors, just so it doesn't get, you're not hotboxing everyone. So people can smoke in there, and the smoke goes and it goes up and kind of just, and it goes right out. So it's not, if you did that, had a decent system like that, it could, and have that place with all the games and all that shit, and then have good food.
I know.
You have an outdoor patio to have music, to have comedy shows.
You'd crush it, dude. You'd crush it.
Yeah, could you imagine right there downtown where it's walkable to the college? Could you imagine that? And then all you have to do is just go in either go in partners with a dispensary, if they allow you to have a dispensary, they probably should if you had, but then the only thing with that is becomes like security reasons, because you have, they always want the security stuff. So maybe not. Maybe it's just bring your own. I don't know. Or maybe
you have to sell it there, because that's how you're gonna make. If it's bring your own, then
you'd have to just buy a corking fee to go there. But it would be more of like you're selling the games and food. Then that's really what it'd be, and it's a cannabis friendly restaurant.
Yeah, but I think you got to sell.
I guess if you did, because like a place like that has two sides to it too. You made one side a weed store, and the other side the lounge, and outside. That place would have been perfect, because it's set up big enough. Because there's the right side where there's a pool table. There's a pool table and shit in there. It's not as big. You make that part the weed store. People go in there to get into the lounge. You go through, buy your shit in the weed store, and then go into the lounge, and then you have the indoor, outdoor. It would be fucking perfect. The place is set up perfectly for that.
Which place? Oh, the
old LaSalle's.
Yeah.
Downtown LaSalle's. They made it that coin op place.
Yeah.
They did all the games and all that shit. That place has an outdoor back patio. Perfect.
And then you're serving like stoner foods, but elevated.
Yeah,
like
you're just
like good grilled cheese sandwiches,
really grilled cheese. And if you do it, and that's the thing too, you have to do it at a price point that you're going to make money, but you're not, you could charge more, but you don't. If you keep your prices affordable, people will you have to. You can't, because people are already going to go in there and spend money on the weed. So they're going to be spending probably just weed alone. You know, it's pricier. So they're looking, you know, but if you compare it to alcohol, if a group of 4 of you, or just say a couple, you just want to go in there and smoke and go in the lounge and have fun, play some games, eat some food. You can probably go in for $20.
Mm-hmm.
A couple joints.
Yeah,
20
joints.
Yeah. And go in there, and then you order food, and you're able to order like a grilled cheese. And you're able to, you know, and a grilled cheese might only be like 15.
But you're gonna want to play video games too, because you got the vintage. Once you get stoned, then you're like, shit, food sounds good. Then you're like, well, and we can play Mario Kart, or 4 of you can. You can rent out. You get 4 people. You got 4 spots. You rent out a TV and a spot for an hour for Mario Kart.
Good, and you make the food affordable. You make the food that's pretty affordable, and the food affordable. You'll make money because they're going to stay and they're going to buy more food, and then you make drinks. You make just, you know, you can have infused drinks if that's what you're doing, low dose infused drinks, or you just.
I wouldn't do any alcohol. It wouldn't have any alcohol.
No, it'd just be mocktails, but then just drinks. You can do different teas. You know, make just good teas, like nice tea, not like, you know, the Lipton iced tea, but like an actual, like, you know, make teas, different things like that. Just, you know, specialize in something like that, and then you know have infused.
And then upstairs is the fucking hotel. That's the dream. That's the fucking dream.
The hotel would be awesome. Yeah, hotel upstairs. Yeah, be able to
a boutique like a hotel and a lounge and cannabis restaurant. That's my dream. So if there's any investors out there who want to spend a lot of money on this, you're gonna make money because it's gonna be fucking sick.
Oh yeah, and it's so crazy because it would, if you're able to do it right.
If you're able to do it right,
I wouldn't know how much money it would cost.
A lot.
You're probably looking at
a few $100,000.
There's a hotel like that hotel out here that tried to do cannabis friendly, and the problem is you can't just do a floor. It has to be the whole. And until a city is going to allow that, as soon as the city allows it, you know, they're only going to allow so many. Which, okay, I understand, that's fine. But getting that and having the funding, if you can get the funding to do that, like there's a place out here, like it would work. There's hotels that are.
It would totally work. But I would do a small boutique hotel, like maybe 20 rooms max.
You can do that. You're probably going to want to do a little more to, you know, just to offset cost. If it depends, because it does get pricey to run, you know, all that stuff. You're not your hotel's gonna the rooms, 20 to but you know, it depends. I guess you'll have to see. On, you know, I guess it would just depend on how big, you know, it is downstairs. Like, what do you have? Like, what is your cost per month of everything? And then, like I said, not to make like a bunch of money, not to like gouge people and like, oh, this is a, you know, just make everything expensive, because you could, and you do good for a year or two until people are like, I'm like, this is too expensive, and then go somewhere else. That's why I say it's all about just making it affordable. It doesn't have to be cheap. That's the thing too. People think if affordable it has to be cheap. No, it just has to be enough for like,
that's worth the experience.
This grilled cheese and fries or chips or whatever you decide to do for $15 is like, fuck yeah, that's perfect. And if it's good, it's good quality food. It's not just some fucking 2 pieces of white bread and some fucking
crap cheese. It'd be the Camino bread. It'd be like legit.
And it's like, you're not going to make a huge, you know, not like profit off that, but if you're enough to make profit and make something in your pocket and pay it, like that's all you need to do, because people will come and eat. They'll come and eat there. Now, if that thing's $20, $25, people will eat it, but then they may not play a lot of games, or they're going to share it. And then they're going to just like, they're going to start watching pinching.
I think I think at this point, you got to give people experiences. People want to have experiences with shit.
If good food, and then have like a place with the games, the lights, you have to have lights, you have to have things going on.
Yeah. You got to have trivia night, stoner trivia night. I mean,
different stuff. Like, different things. Like out in the patio, you have, you know, comedy night. You can out there, you can have a whole comedy night out like thing. You have like
poetry slams,
bands. Yeah, you have music, different types of bands. You can probably book out music almost every night of the week if you have nothing. There'll be people to come out. Comedy shows would be hilarious.
Dude.
Weed comedy shows, like, you know, out in a back patio, a smaller venue, not that many people, maybe only like, you know, 30 to 50 people. Smaller, but something like that would be fucking awesome. It'd be cool. Like, holy shit, get, you know, a weed con, like, yeah, especially that's why that LaSalle's place is so fucking perfect. That back patio place is perfect.
That building's got to be cursed though, because there's a new business in there every 2 seconds. There's got to be
it's not a weed lounge.
The universe is trying to tell us something. Stop with the alcohol.
I mean, that place is, I mean, it's fucking perfect right next to a college. And that's the thing. Will they allow it though? That's, I mean, I guarantee. But then it's like you have all those fucking bars where people are just puking, getting sick, fighting. And it's like they'll have all that, but not a fucking lounge where people want to go and laugh and listen to some comedy, eat some food, and then fucking drive home.
We're weird. Like, we're fucking weird people.
Like, it'd be fucking that place. I mean, the place is perfect. The location is fucking perfect. I wonder how much it would cost. What would be? I'd say it'd probably that place to do and renovate. Like I said, if you were, because you have to put in this just a new ventilation system, which is probably going to be about 10 to 20 grand.
It's probably going to cost you
a
couple $100,000, I think, to get it. 100, 150. I mean, if you're leasing the place, not if you're buying it.
No, if you're leasing the place, I'm sure rent's not cheap. But on that idea, I don't honestly, if you were able to do and set it up how you wanted to and have it all built out and done everything, you're probably looking at around, I would say 150 to 200,000. I would say 200,000. Yeah. But that's like, you know, putting like in a ventilation system, redoing everything, bringing in different, you know, the type of games, making it like a weed store. If you're able to acquire that, like, you know, you may not be able to get a weed license and stuff, but what if you might have to, this is where it gets sticky, is you might have to find a partner that has that existing to go in on that weed part. That's where it gets like, fuck. That's what sucks. But I mean, you could though.
All the hoops.
But I mean, and you know, and then, but then it's like, no.
The town council probably wouldn't want it.
No, they wouldn't.
The voters.
Yeah. It would bring in so much more and be so much less. And it'd be year round. All those bars and all that shit hurt all year when there's no school.
Yeah.
School's out. It's like all their business.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, let's piss off. And we'll be back next week. What say ye?
Hells yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.